Okay, we should now be live. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Art Online Memory Defrag live stream. Of course, today's live stream, we have a lot that we're going to be doing. Exchange events, ranking events, side events, and maybe other stuff along the way. We'll see. So I have a few things to update, and I noticed that this is a current trend, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And that comes to data mines of the game. So if you guys don't know, it makes YouTubers' lives easier for this. So we can figure out how to do our content. Pictures, images, for me, screen layouts. Well, Bandai Namco is cracking down so hard, they don't want you to have a PNG image of their character. Only through in-game, you're allowed to have that PNG character. It's stupid as fuck! Okay, I'm gonna try to calm it down. But really, Bandai? I can't change the character that's beneath the chat to something like one of the bunny characters or one of the other characters. Why can't you just have a system in place that you can download the PNG through in-game to your phone if you have that character? Why can't you do that? It's getting harder and harder and harder for me to be even able to make thumbnails for SAO MD. That's how much they're cracking down and how stupid it is becoming. I just wanted to update that now. I mean, yes, granted, if you take the time to work on it, you'll possibly make a PNG out of a picture. But that in itself takes a lot of time. And it's not as simple as you might think. I've done it a few times before. They aren't always perfect. I literally would need like a high-end program to do it perfectly. And I don't have that easy capability to do that. I can make it something to PNG. You've seen them before. You've seen my Be Right Back picture that I don't think's on here. Let me see. I think you could probably see it. Yeah, you can definitely see it with Liz and, Christmas, Rain. Those two are perfect examples of me pretending to PNG. The Elizabeth turned out really great. The Rain, though, didn't. I can do it, but I would have to have a lot more high-end equipment before I can make it perfect. And that's why I hate them cracking down on that. It's like, Bandai, why do you fucking care? Why don't you just have a system in place in your fucking game so you could download the PNGs? Wouldn't that be a smarter idea? Oh, hey, you have the character, we can allow you to download the PNG, especially for those content creators. No! We're just gonna fuck everyone up. You're not gonna be allowed to do anything with PNG pictures. We don't fucking care. You won't give advice of what to do. We don't fucking allow that because we don't want people to change their minds. So we don't get more money. Thank you, Bandai Namco. You're just gonna make all the SAO MD players hate you even more. That's literally what they said. So why am I bringing this up is because the SAO MD database that was out for a couple of years now, and I've kind of recently started using it for info/pictures. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we can't do it because Bandai Namco's fucking us over. And they literally specifically said that they can't do it because if they give any info out, that's against their agreements. Like, if they give advice, you can't do that. So let's say if I have my own website that says, okay, these are the top best characters right now. Well, fuck me, because that gives players what to go for, and they don't want that. So they can't make more money. Like, why? What's the point then of playing this game where I'm giving advice to be a content creator to help boost this game? What would be the point then? You see, stuff like that makes me irritated against companies, especially like Bandai Namco. They're really trying to kill off this game, unintentionally. I get what they're getting at with the whole hacking scene, but the actual data mine scene, I get what they're coming from, but at the same time, I think is needed for all games, mostly for the content creators. And then again, not a lot of people actually look into that kind of stuff. So it's like, Bandai Namco, are you really trying to shoot yourself 1,000 times in the foot with the other problems that you have with this game? Anyway, I just gotta rant about that because it's so stupid, and I think it kind of recently happened, actually. So if you're wondering now, it's recently happened. That's why you don't see Violet changed, because I can't get or find any PNGs for any of the other characters. I would have to legit take the time to do it, which I really don't, but then that might change now due to a certain virus I will not name. But, like, seriously, why, Bandai? Why are you trying to be a dick? Even more so. Anyway, we're gonna be a dick and say what you should summon for and not, as always, and fuck them over the ass, because that's what they're doing to us. Anyway, aside from that, let's actually continue on with the scheduled programming. So, like I already said, as the title goes, and I said also on Discord, and oh, okay, that's cool. I just saw this in the notifications a little bit, so we'll do this on screen. But it's also for free, so awesome possum. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing exchange event, ranking event, side event, and then maybe whatever else. So there's gonna be a lot of farming and ranking event attempts. If you haven't been on Discord, you already have seen my scout results when it comes to the two banners. I tried to get at least one record crystal scout on both of them, and I also only did, well, I say only did, there's like, I think both of them at least did a 250 scout, but I mostly focused on the single scout first before I did anything else. My luck was kind of trash, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, only out of all the 6 single scouts, only one of them gave me a 6-star. And maybe 1 or 2 of the others gave me a 5-star, and that was about it. So it was not really that great. Like, compared to my luck, I'm generally lucky when it comes to single scouts. If I just only focus on single scouts every so often, but this month wasn't it for me. Probably due to my the collab banners. But aside from that, you guys already know what I got, so I'll say it anyway while we do the scouts. I got myself Elizabeth from the Record Crystal, and that 6-star I got was Silica from the Bunny banner. I want to go full on with the banner, but with how things are going right now, I'm too cautious, and I really don't know what I should be doing. So we're gonna save, we're gonna wait until like a few more days and see. And also, that's a 4-star guarantee, but a single scout. That might be really good. That's actually really good free-to-play wise. Okay. That's a pro on you, Bandai. Pro on you, but you're fucking us over. Anyway. So yeah, as you can tell, you can't really tell because of the core crystals, but I tried to get both of them. And yeah, I didn't really get lucky for the core crystal scout for these characters, but yeah, at least I got one of them. Which I really like that banner more than the Holy banner. And also, we don't know if there's going to be any other banners in this month. I don't know if we will. I may lower that a little bit. I guess it's more me that I need to lower, because it's way loud for me. Maybe not for you guys. Let me know, is the volume way too loud for you guys? Okay. So yeah, Elizabeth and Silica, which we will be both using. I was using originally Kirito, which has attack up. She has critical up. We'll test and see. We might flip-flop. I don't like Kirito because Kirito can't additional attack with anyone else. We have to additional attack to him. So that's the big disadvantage with that. So that's why I went with Elizabeth, because Elizabeth is additional attack with any other holy enemies. So all these guys can additional attack with each other. So that's the main reason why I kind of wanted to go for one of these character banners, just so we have something for a holy team. So if I decide to skip the next holy ranking event, we have these characters. If you did miss out on any of the collab banner characters, rest in peace. I could easily say they're going to make your ranking events a lot better, easier, and you're more likely to get top 5 or even top 3 if you had one of the characters, especially matching elements like Skull for this ranking event. So, sorry for those that don't. You kind of missed out on that opportunity, and I'll keep saying that until we get into the next Actually, I would still say that would still be useful for the next generation. So we're kind of like at the 6.5s. We don't know what's going to happen next. It could be 6.5.2 or something stupid like that. But just kind of showing you, like, they're going to be useful until they might not be useful for the next few generations, which might be like 6+ months from now. Just kind of giving you like an idea. Who knows, though? I might be kind of incorrect. There might be a lot more things I might be thinking out of, not thinking straight. Like, maybe, just maybe, there might be another... somehow, some way, they might do the same skill again, which I don't see them doing. Like, I don't think they would bring out all-out attack. That's not a Persona collab banner. It's not even Persona related. That'd be kind of weird. Kind of be stupid. It would be broken. They would be definitely better than the original units. I just don't see that happening. Like, just that fact alone that you can kill earlier is, like, broken. Like, probably the most broken skill so far in the game for ranking events. Except, I always keep forgetting and forget to mention, there's only one instance in ranking events where that's not gonna be good. And I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. I'm surprised they didn't do it for this ranking event, which is timed ranking events. You can't kill the boss in timed ranking events. There's no way in hell you can do it. So, as for that instance, I mean, and again, if you killed it early and somehow you got to that point, you want to get enough points because you killed it. The point of the timed ranking events is to get as much points as you can. So that means keep attacking it. So it comes down to more of DPS, not how fast you can kill it. So that's why I like timed rated events, but that's where the collab banning units fall short in. So aside from those rated events, they don't do them that often anyway. So I don't see it making a huge enough impact. Anyway, I keep switching to these, but I'm gonna at least limit break them once. We can limit break him again, I think. Yeah, we can limit break Silica twice, but I don't think I will. I'm probably going to keep this team the way it is. I don't have enough 6.5 Earth units, and I like the idea of having a mitigation and Joker being able to kill earlier is enough for me. And generally, I think the event itself is always master, so it's not going to be an issue. The only reason why Silica's there to begin with is just for the double points. I mean, I want for them anyway because they're really good units, especially for future ranking events. There is no insta-kill all-out attack for Earth, so I would strongly recommend, if you don't have enough Earth units, try to get one of them like I did. But if you can't, you can't. And that's the end of the story for some free-to-play players. You just got to be lucky for the next Earth event. Anyway, what I also wanted to do, real quick, is I did want to exchange for some weapons. Because I don't really have that many great maces. And daggers, I think will be okay, but I won't be doing as much output. So we're going to focus on the mace because of it being a ranking event. Let's actually, while we're doing this, there's one other thing I want to update on, which is I do have an Earth Mace, but I don't have a Holy, I do, but I already am using another Holy Mace, so we can't do that, we're gonna have to exchange for it, is just how I'm gonna get gameplay for you guys for OBS. So if you guys don't know and haven't been up to date, I have been using Nox Player for my games recently because I kind of got that started, kind of set up all my games for it. Fire Emblem Heroes, no issues. I think some time ago Nintendo stopped doing the whole no emulator situation. The reason why I'm not doing SAO MD for the emulator is because, well, it's easier and I would say it's better to play with your fingers than a mouse. That's just me anyway. I don't know about you guys. It wouldn't feel right for me to play with a mouse playing SUMD, and I feel like it'd be clunky, to be honest. So that's why we are not actually doing that. So that's why we're using Ace Livestreamer still. So that's pretty much how we're going to keep on going forward with gameplay. I would use like a capture card, but because I'm using S7, capture cards aren't compatible with S7s. If I wanted to make this compatible, I would have to go to iOS phone. or a tablet for me to be able to have it to be compatible with a capture card. And I fucking hate that. Like, why are phones so stupid in some ways, but are so technology advanced? Like, SD cards don't use all their data for apps, so you have to use emulators if you're going to want to play many app games. That right there, you can't use a capture card with your device. There was something else that I was remembering. There was one other thing. So now we have like 3 different things why I fucking hate phones. It's like, why can't you do this stuff? And one of my biggest pet peeves is the SD card thing. You can't use all your data. Oh, maybe because we need to change the weapon filter. That's probably why we weren't finding the exchange weapons. Because, yeah, that sucks to pay $20 for an SD card, micro SD card, so you can exchange, well, I say exchange, you can use the data on it, so like 128 gigabytes, that's a lot of data. You only use like 0.1 to 1% of your total app data gets transferred. So it's pretty much whatever you downloaded from the App Store is the only thing that's transferring. Nothing that you download in-game will be put onto the SD card. So you're still using like 3+ gigabytes of data on your phone storage, and you can't transfer it. That is why I pretty much went fully onto emulator. So any other mobile games is going to be on emulator due to being storage issues. And I will play off-screen, maybe on my phone, depending upon what it is. For instance, like the Crossing Void Miku event, where you play a mini game. I actually need a phone to do. It's too fast for you to use a mouse. I mean, then again, I'm not that good with a mouse to begin with. I say that, but just depending upon the game, I'm really good. But it's just easier and better to use it, play on the phone, for instance. Anyway. Exchange, yes. We don't have to worry about the dagger too much because of ranking event reasons. We're not using her in the ranking events. But later down the line, we will have to. So that might be an issue. We can still exchange for it. It's not going to be much of an issue to exchange for it. It's just, do we want to? And honestly, it's hard to say right now. Because we don't know what the next upcoming rank events is. We might get another Earth Dagger that I could exchange for. Who knows? But yeah, due to rank event reasons and not really having a great enough mace for DPS, we don't have enough maces, to be honest, because we're using Skull as well. So that's why I exchanged for hers. And ranking event armor, rate 5 armor. Yeah, I go with that for damage. And then we don't have the sorceries, which is what we're going to do first. That's why we're going to farm the exchange event. There's going to be other things. I'll probably farm it off screen. But yeah. Let me just go with that for now. And everyone should be fine. I know she doesn't have the greatest of rapiers. This is a rate 3 upgrade. Yeah, we don't really have anything that we could use with her, so that's like the best we got. Because that's not attuned to an element. I'm gonna make sure it isn't, yeah. It's not attuned to an element, and it also is skill damage. So it's better than the current weapons we have available. Even the latest ones wouldn't be as good as that one, due to it's tuned for only an elemental, so that's why. And yeah, everything's good. I have to do skill stats as well. After I scouted on the units, I was just like, let me just do everything on screen. That's not what I wanted to do. When we stream, which was yesterday? No, several days ago actually, because what day is it? What day is it? Monday. So, but actually yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, due to the banner coming out. The last raid up for the bunny banner was yesterday, so that's why I decided to do all the kind of scouts yesterday. So yeah. Aside from that, yeah, skills, and then we'll be ready to go. We won't worry about leveling up Elizabeth. My main goal is just to get top 10. be kind of dope to get top 5. I need to farm the events so I can at least get Freind to 6 stars. I don't care if I get her to max limit break, but I do care about getting her to 6 stars, which is not going to be an issue. We can do that. It's just, I'm going to make sure I do that. And of course, Skull is first due to limit breaks. What else? Nothing else to say about this ranked event team. I probably won't use Asuna to her full advantage. We'll see. We might. It just depends upon how the last ranked event boss is. Because I noticed that we did really well. Like, we were able to do Master +1 with the previous team. The only reason why I did Elizabeth was for the additional attack, to get more DPS. Aside from that, yeah. Nothing else to say. Exchange event, ranked event, and then we'll see with the Silica. And also, I was doing a little bit of the story, just checking it out. I think we might do afterwards. We'll see. And yeah, as I keep elaborating on, as you probably noticed in the layouts, the reasoning for the Dolphin gun killer dude. It's pretty much a joke picture from oh so long ago, and I couldn't think of anything to put there because of the whole PNG picture issue that I kind of ranted about, that most of you guys were probably just a few minutes ago here for, about Bandai Namco fucking us over, saying you can't do PNG pictures anymore. Like, why? Anyway, because of that, we're sticking to the banner picture preview, which is on the home screen when you first log in. And I can get those easy due to one Discord channel. But yeah, I had to fit something with it, so that's why we have the whole Dolphin with a gun. And I might switch to something else for Violet. We'll see. Hey, it's Moby! Hey! Potato, potato! Okay, let's do this. I guess it's more of a data mine thing, not much of a... That's weird. It's like, the game was like, nope, no parry. There we go. There we go. And easy peasy. And so we're just gonna do this until 6K, which isn't that far of points we need. We don't really care too much. So yeah, we might just have it as a no-hit run. And we'll do a few things here and there to make sure we can get off the insta-kill effect, but we'll see. But yeah, so this first part's not going to take too long compared to farming this side of it. Because with the regular event, it's probably going to take a few tries just to learn the boss pattern and we'll be done. And I hate when that happens. Games like, oh, you want to jump and hit? No. That's one thing I hate about floating enemies in this game. It's like, oh, you want to hit that dude. I know you do. He is juicy, I know, right? Okay, that's not good. There we go. That should kill. I did not realize that was going to be so much damage. You just insta-kill Skull. That was a surprise. Anyway, in the next few days, I'll probably start writing on about the article for this month. And also, when it comes to... Oh, that's actually more... That's personal stuff. I was like thinking in my mind, and I was like, yeah, let's just talk about what I think in my mind. Yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, when it comes to article, expect it in the next 5-ish days. We'll see. It just depends upon if they do another banner this month. I don't know if they're gonna do it. It's weird. It's weird how they're doing it because of the collab. They're kind of a little offbeat. So I actually could see them not doing another banner. Who knows? I could see it. I could definitely see it. We'll probably get the same 4 banners next month. There we go. There you go. And boom, 22 seconds. Because, yeah, at that point, we could just spam kill him. And this boss, this exchange event boss, isn't that tanky, surprisingly. I mean, even, maybe it's because of Belby. Because he's using skill damage, and he can switch SS3 and instantly do it. I don't know, we'll see. There's some crazy stuff we can do with Switch SS3 that I'm gonna test when it comes to the side event. And it might actually come into fruition if we ever get it another next Earth Ranking event, and I don't summon for the Earth Ranking event units. We'll see. Everyone is being up to... Oh! That's what happens when you try to watch a stream and play the game. It is possible, but I'm not too surprised. You can do so much with phones? Well, you can't at the same time. It's like there's certain things that content creators or people who want to play like lots of mobile games just can't. And it's like, why? You could just play a game while watching a video, but you can't just switch all of your storage into an SD card like apps. Come on, this should be enough time. Nice. Okay, we should be able to do enough damage. Yes. Now that is what I wanted to do. And that is how you get a really fast time. Just be able to do enough damage with the first 2 parries, and you can get the additional attack skill off the bat and insta-kill. And see, that is what we're going to use to our full advantage when it comes to the swinging event. It just depends upon how much damage we actually do, you know. Like, we might have to do certain things so we can do enough damage to do it. But I don't see it. I mean, we might have to do 3 parries. Just looking at our units. Like, if I had more limit breaks, sure. But we honestly can't do that. Like, 1 more limit break. Yay! It just depends upon, I guess, which one. Like, I don't think it'd be good, so much good on Asuna, but it might be for Elizabeth. I don't know. We are kind of limiting ourselves here. Okay, I did not even see what the hell was going on, so I couldn't parry. Like, that's the problem, is if there's too many SS3s, I don't know what would be happening in that situation. Oh my god. Wow, we just did enough damage without even parrying. That just kind of shows how weak this boss is. He's so much CPS, they lowered his defense. Which makes sense, that's balanced. Now, if he was like a tanky bastard that did that amount of damage, we would have an issue. A big issue. Like, that would be too stupid. I know there's been some exchange events where it got to that stupid difficulty. It really has. I don't remember exactly which ones they were, but it was the bane of everyone. No one liked those exchange events. No one wanted to farm them. It was that stupid. Like, it was a 6-star era, so it wasn't too long ago. But I think they kind of reduced the difficulty due in part of the collab. Now, I'll be farming this off-screen to get the rest of the delicious rewards. So if you guys are curious about that, if I remember to, I'll try that. I say remember to. I will make sure I do it. And if I don't, rest in peace. We have... Oh, that sucks. You know, since we're getting to that point again... fuck it. We have to. We're sooner or later going to run out of space, so it was just a matter of time. We probably could have lasted for maybe 1 month, maybe, but I didn't want to test it. Because if it gets to that point and we don't have diamonds, we would have been screwed. And also, yeah, I'm gonna have to find time to farm more in this game. But there's so many gacha games that I'm currently farming that it's not easy to do that. Okay, first one down. Okay, second one down. And then the last one. Okay. Equipment. Let's not do that. Let's actually go to the party, because that's easier and faster. Then just scrolling through each to do that. Oh, we do need to upgrade it, so that's oof on me, but that's fine. We just equip them for now, and then we can instantly get into the rank event. Which, like I said, I don't care if you don't get that great of a score or get that great of a placement. I mean, we can do the skull. Not many people probably got at least one of each element for the collab, so because of that, I don't expect everyone to have all the units, aside from Dolphins or Rails. Which, who knows, there may or may not be. And it's been a while since I last checked the bracket. We're kind of like in the last few days here. Like, last two, technically. So, rank 17 with only Master at this team. We did take some damage? Really? We did? Okay. 19 seconds and Master +2. He's only using this as a combo. You probably could go faster if you did run the same amount of damage with Skull by getting the insta-kill effect. Well, this kind of shows me that it might be a lot easier. You just need DPS. Only 36 seconds with Master +2. Well, he looks to be a low rank, but... So we're gonna try Master +1 again, try to remember the boss pattern. I kinda remember it. I kinda remember it being a little oof. Like, you have to do certain stuff to dodge the enemy. Okay, there's gonna be a few retries just to remember. Cause didn't you attack at the beginning? No, you parry. Okay. Okay. Do to you first, so you can get MP. Okay, so that's why. Okay. I kind of forgot what this boss did in the second part. So I kind of remember it, but I also kind of remember it being stupid. Like, I thought of SS3 taking the damage, and having that give me more damage output, so we can, in a sense, kill on the second parry and master. But that might not work. We might not have enough damage. I know we did for the last ranking event, because we had an elemental title and such, and a full elemental team. I just need to find a way to parry that and get it. I'm not supposed to one only. Oof. Okay, I can't remember now what to do. Because you can get that parry. It's kind of like what they showed in the exchange event. Or if you, with a mace character, you can parry if you're close enough to the boss. So maybe one hit, get the parry. Because I remember doing that. If I can. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's because of my SS3 positioning. That's a possibility, but... maybe they changed it? I remember I was able to do that when I did it earlier. I don't know. Let's just try not SS3. Maybe that's what I did, but I still took damage? I don't know. This boss is weird. So I guess I have to jump, and I have to somehow dash and get the parry. I might not be able to get another hit in, but because of us not be able to get MP. That's probably something we're gonna do. You could probably kill with second parry, at least for Master +1. And you know, also Elizabeth's not full leveled up. I mean, it's only like 5 levels. Doesn't make that much of a difference, I would say. Ah, that's so fast of a parry. Oh, I hate that. Because you have to jump, and then you have to dash backwards. You might be able to move forward a little bit, but that's very, very fast parry. Because I noticed that I think it's a shockwave that hits you. Even though it doesn't really properly show that this is shockwave. I don't know. This boss for its second attack is weird. I might be able to dodge it with Asuna, but... There we go. Oh, not enough to get that, additional attack in, but we still got 13 seconds. We'll see about that. Because we were focusing more SS3s from the first two, not so much with Asuna. Near score, but not even a higher placement. Okay. So we actually did faster, surprisingly. Well, I say surprisingly, because we're focusing on additional attack. We still have a buff, so the buff evens out the attack buff, just because of the additional attack, we're able to get a little bit more damage output, so we'll be able to get a little bit faster. Okay, this should be Master Plus 1, too. Let's try that. Let's go from Elizabeth to Asuna. Bruh. I couldn't even dodge that. The game was just like, no. Maybe if I SS3'd, I might be able to dodge it. I don't know. We'll have to test it out. And if we can, we can get more MP than parry. That's a mistake. We'll just test it out. You know, you don't know until you try it out. And the parry's still not going through, but... Okay, let's actually try what I was saying before without messing up. And that's gonna be the main deal, it's just me not messing up. Because I do that a lot. And it's because of that stubbornness that I do some crazy shit. Bruh. That's actually kind of bad. The problem with that is I want to parry, but the game's just like, no. It was a good idea, but I don't think that's gonna work. Because I think they changed the parry distance, so you can't just parry from behind unless you are in the boss, which kind of sucks. What the fuck? I can't even get a hit in parry. That is very fast parry. Like, I don't think you'd be able to get hit in unless you were jump air parrying, which that's very close. Maybe. I might be incorrect there. You might take damage. I can't. I keep saying that. It's like, that might not even be possible. Because you have to jump, because you take damage, regardless. There we go. What the hell? Then jump, and then... What the fuck? So they really want you to use a range unit. "18 seconds, master plus 1, interesting to buy for will be 6-star. I don't know how I feel about that attack. I might be able to get a lot of hits in. Dodge, jump, run back, and get the parry. That is very weird as third SS3 parry. Give the EMP to Skulls so he can get that nice skill attack in. Ah, what the hell? I can't even get the parry in. I was able to with the mace, but I can't cancel the animation fast enough for the rapier. And that's the interesting thing. Even though mace has a slower parry, and rapier might have a faster parry, the attack animation to cancel is actually slower. Oh, what the hell? That is such a weird... That's weird. I'm gonna end up getting in 13th place. It's 41 seconds. I could probably get under 30 seconds, but this boss is kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Mostly due to the issues of not getting enough MP regeneration. It might be the issue here. The fuck? I dodged and the game was just like, nope. Because generally I should be able to get enough hits in to dodge. But the issue with going to Asna yeah, I can't really do that. I would have to change my SS3 rotation. That's 2 hits, the fuck. Thought that maybe I would have enough time to get in there after the hit, but I keep thinking I could do that, but I have to jump. I hate that move. Well, third is 27, but then it goes to 22, then 19. I can do this, though. Fuck off, game. I keep trying to escape, but the game's just like, no! You will not. You shall not. I might not be able to do this, honestly. I need to spread out more SS3s more, and that's kind of getting impossible here. Okay, I need to get used to that third one, but I can't because of my S3 issues. Fuck. This is actually kind of getting to getting annoying because of MP. Do the same thing. Okay. I don't know. At that point, it's like, what do I do? Do I go back to Asuna? I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I may not have enough MP. Or enough damage. There's a lot of oofs that I don't know about. If I could get more MP in there, I can. That SS3 kind of tricks me a little bit. Like, I hate how he just, like, fakes attacking. I hate that. It's such one of those trollish parries that the game does, that they do. Yeah, it's annoying because I can't go to 275. If I do, that's like, okay, you're dead. You have to retry. I mean, I say dead, but that's an instant retry. At that point, it's too late. You don't have enough time to dodge. Yep, I was trying to dodge, but I was too late. See, that's why I hate that. Like, there's certain things about this boss that just makes it really annoying. It's like, it's not a difficult boss to dodge, but trying to get hits in there and trying to get really good scoring is where this boss actually becomes annoying. Like, I would rather have these units be fucking barriers, man. Or be Xenon, for instance. Xenon would be really good in this instance, due to range. But well, I don't have her, so we have to deal with it. I couldn't do anything. But that was a lot better. That was definitely a lot better. That was a lot better. This might be it, actually. And I can't do anything because of Elizabeth. Yep. That's the issue. I need to go Elizabeth first. I keep doing Asuna, but I need to do Elizabeth first. It also doesn't help that she's not level 90, so she can't get more MP. I can still do it without that. It just depends upon how much damage we do. It legit might just be we don't do enough damage, which is a very, very, very big possibility. And we still have yet to do that. I just gotta make sure I do this perfectly. We might still be able to do really well without the need to increase our damage output. Oh, fuck off, game. I went too early. And then when I went back in, I took damage, so... Ugh, fuck off! I just need to get that better. I need to get that better in there, you know? I need to get better timing to get in there. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just my brain just like, ah! And then that happens. Probably one of the more annoying issues of this game. It's like, oh, I don't want to go SS1. Why? When I try to switch to another character, that's assuming I'm trying to do an SS3. Why are you trying to do SS1, mate? And also, I did not get that. Nani? Well, then again, I wasn't really paying attention, so I was like, brain was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. No. But anyway, so going back to that, it's like I pressed Joker, then Elizabeth, but the game thought I was trying to go to Elizabeth instead. And that's one of the issues I have with this game. I want to do... There we go. See, in that situation, it helped because I wanted to go Asuna first. And I was able to do that. But when you're in the SS3 combo, you can't do that. So it's either remove either or, you know. And it'd be more or less... It's like I'm doing it a little bit too quickly, to the point that I'm getting hit. If I waited a few more milliseconds where the attack hits. And I always keep thinking I get hit there, but it's such a weird attack range that I keep getting hit, mostly due to how that attack works. And I keep thinking there's a rate shock rate, but I don't think there is. How can I dodge that and get in there? It's weird because I'm so used to instantly doing things. It's gonna be hard for me to get my brain to time that. I hate target events sometimes. I have to redo my brain to certain settings. There, fuck. That's how we're gonna do it. We don't need to jump. We just need to be a little patient, get in there, and actually get the parry. We actually ended up getting to we actually got to 275, got it to 300. That was amazing. That's what we need to do. Get more hits in there. Yeah, I guess from now on, though, it's not going to be much of it. I'm not going to worry about too much about ranked events. Yes, we got it. Elizabeth first. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage. Okay, yeah, we didn't even do enough damage. Shit. Why did I do that? Let me level up Elizabeth and see. We may actually need to SS3 more somewhere. Or... shit. Yeah. That's an issue. Like, if we were able to limit break more, we probably could get him at that point of, like, where he was. Like, we could probably get him with 3 parries, but that would mean we didn't get it under 22 seconds, which is fine. I mean, 10-10 is okay with me. I'm gonna level up. We could probably get him on that 4th parry. But that just kind of shucky darn kind of situation, you know? Because you just need more DPS, and that's gonna be the main issue. And for me, if I had both of them to level 100 and maybe a rate 5 should be enough. But maybe the level 100s might be enough. Who knows? And that might be enough to get me with 3 parries. And maybe if I did more assist 3s at certain parts and do limit breaks to get more MP back, I could do that and might be able to get under 22 seconds, for instance. But I can't, I just don't do enough damage. I don't have enough limit breaks at the same time. Like, if I had limit breaks, I might still be able to do it. And thank you for the host, Meaty Mario, and for the follow as well. Thank you, my dude. But that's fine, you know. We're not here to go big, go home. There's no point in doing that. If it was like, let's say Itsuki, that's a different story. I don't think they would ever do someone like Itsuki. Dang it. I think we were like a few milliseconds too late. Yeah, new building, but thank you, my dude. Thank you. Not that many people stream SAO MD. Not that many people do. Surprisingly, for how big this game is and how many people play it, there really isn't that many. And I think it's mostly due to the fact of it being a mobile game. It's not that easy to get it, plus it's a lot more easier to play on a screen, and I don't know how. I was too slow on that. It should be in the description below for both YouTube and Twitch. You should look down below, and it should be there for my ID as well as my guild ID. Both should be there. If not, let me know, and I'll make sure and check it out. But should be there. It's been... the last time I updated it was for Plants vs. Zombies 3. But aside from that, it's been a long time since I updated it. And let's retry that because of that weird... I want to say glitch exploit? It's not really a glitch. It's just more or less like I was too fast on choosing characters. Okay. It's not mess up this time. Okay, too quick, too quick. That was perfect. 275 is like the perfect amount to get, but you can go with 260, which is still fine, but just need to stop being too quick and too fast. Like, the only other person I could think of that streams is mostly just on YouTube, honestly. Like, aside from YouTube, not many stream on Twitch. I mean, other SEO series and games, yeah, but This game a week ago, so like, yeah. Gotcha. Hey, just let me know if you have any questions over the game, man. Because I've been playing this game for like 2 to 3 years now. And I've been streaming this game for roughly 2 years. And also you can join the Discord and ask there too. Ah, dang it. I can usually get away with that. Just need to be quicker. But yeah, I could do this. It's just that if I didn't mess up the last rate, I could probably go in 32 seconds and leave it there without any damage. But with leveling up, we might be able to kill the boss. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference for me to be able to do enough damage. I don't think it will. Okay. Ah, too quick. Too slow, I mean. Oh, yeah, Nightbot's not on Discord right now. Well, it should be, anyway. I think I have to actually log into Nightbot for it to do that. I don't know why it does that. I mean, I am. What the hell is it not working? Is it working on... Let me look on Twitch. If that doesn't work, you can always just scroll. It should work. Or maybe it is, but it's just not showing on stream. So that might be it. I don't know. It's sometimes it's weird. Twitch and the Nightbot thing is weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me get you the link start world. And since you stream, I'm gonna actually give you. You know what? I don't know how. Let me check how big you are. Do you have it as Twitch? No, you don't. Okay. Well, because of streamer mode enabled. Okay, gotcha. That's why. Let me check. No, you have it. Okay. Well, I could give you it. I just have to make sure how big you are, because we do have like little standards when it comes to giving the content creator role, but I could do that later. Let me get back here. Oh, that's how. There we go. But no schedule. Gotcha. I mean, my schedule is just whatever I feel like it. I used to have it as schedule, but I changed it actually recently, because I honestly don't really have a schedule. I just stream whenever I stream, but it's generally like 4 p.m. Central Time Zone to like maybe start streaming at like 8 or 9 p.m. Central Time Zone. That's just rough time estimates, but it could be any day. It just depends upon what my schedule is. Okay, couldn't really get a lot of hits in there, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to think, what other streamers? McGiggles is mostly on YouTube. I can't remember his name. He's a big one on YouTube. And B doesn't. There might be some more that I'm not thinking of. Ah! Dang it. I should have just dash, run, jump. That was my fault. And I can get more MP after that. That's just me being stupid. But yeah, that's the gist. I just making a lot of small mistakes. It's just how I work, honestly. I make so many small mistakes, you might think I'm a noob, but that's generally me trying to get used to this boss pattern. And just testing some things here and there without even trying to. It's like, I might learn something new by just accidentally messing up, you know? There we go. That's what I like to see. Now we can be a little bit safer. It won't be as rushy. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I can't go to Asuna first because I need to MP. I need to get to this point with Elizabeth so I can get to Skull. But I don't think we do enough damage. We can get enough MP. Shit! Ah! Well, I needed to get one more hit in there, and we weren't able to. So that's the issue of not limit breaking units enough, is you can't get enough MP back. We can kill on the 4th parry, and that's what we're gonna go with. So the main reasoning why we're not caring too much about the ranked event is because, honestly, the ranked event units are not worth it. They're rarely used on one event, and that's pretty much it. And you can use it in other events, the ranked event units, Metal Scout units, I should say. But aside from that, the only use for ranking events is just bragging rights, honestly. And I messed up with the MP there. That's about it. It's pretty much just a little bait hanging in front of you to force you to pay to get a higher ranking, even though doing that doesn't always get you to that ranking placement, because the other person might be doing something certain that might exploit the box to get a faster score. It doesn't matter about. Sometimes it matters what units you use, and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends upon the ranking event. Because sometimes you don't even need the ranking event units, and you can get first place. So it just depends, honestly, on the ranking event. With Barry, I could probably get a lot more SS3s in. We could probably kill with the 3rd parry. But alas, we can't do that. Actually, I just thought of something. Why don't I, when I parry, just get a few more hits in? That's just me being stupid with, Joker. Ah! What the hell? I was like, exactly a little too late. What I need to just keep doing is focusing on getting as much MP as I can for Elizabeth, so that we can get enough MP so we don't have to hit after the parry. Because what you can do is you can get a full combo in, and then SS3, but that actually slows down your time even more. It's just a way that if you can't get enough damage with a certain amount of parries, you could probably get a decent amount of time by at least trying to get the kill on the 3rd parry, whereas you might not have enough MP to do so if you don't get a few hits in. So it's just something to note. But generally, that's like if you don't have that many great units for the ranked event, and you know you're gonna do poorly anyway. So that might be a good tip to get at least top 10. Okay. Good. So you started a week ago. Did you even get the chance to join the Persona collab? I'm kind of curious. Because you might have missed out on the Persona collab. There we go. I almost messed up again. That was a mistake. That's gonna cost me time. Nice. Able to do enough damage, maybe? Yes, 32 seconds. I'll take it. And yeah, the gameplay is also a little bit behind. But that's with using A/Streamer. And another thing to note is this is the only game that I'm gonna do from now on that's only with A/Streamer. Everything else is emulator. But that's mostly due to the fact of me using an S7. So, 4th place. Not bad. I'll actually take that. 4th place is really good. That's really good. Now, I was actually kind of expecting not to get top 5. 3rd place is 27 seconds. And just because I don't have him limit breaked enough, not a proper road for Asuna, so obviously I'm not going to be able to get enough damage to get to that point. I would have to kill with the 3rd parry at that point. And I was not able to get the additional attack out. So in a situation where I could get 27 seconds or lower, I would have to limit break him more, get a proper weapon with Asuna, and I might be able to kill if I time my SS3s correctly during the 3rd parry with the insta-kill attack. So if you did miss out on the Persona collab, I'm so sorry to say it, but you missed out on a really good collab. I really liked it, but you also missed out on really powerful units. So if you don't know what they do, if the boss, let's say it's like the last enemy on the field, or boss, if they have 10% or less of HP remaining, so pretty much on their last bar of health, about the 25%, like so they're in the orange, almost red, you'd do the all-out attack, which instantly kills the boss. The time instantly stops there when it activates. So you technically get a faster time than those that would have to wait those few more seconds to kill the boss to 0 HP. For instance. So that's why I was trying to use Skull, but the issue with that is I'm not doing enough damage to do that, you know? So, because we aren't able to do enough damage to kill at the end of the beginning of the 4th parry. We need to do that with the 3rd parry. So we just need more damage, but I'm not going to do that because I'd have to put more money into the game just to summon, and I'm not interested in that, if I'm going to be honest. I could try and do the, let's say, the Holy Scouts, but like I said, I'm not going to do it. I have the diamonds to do it, but I'm not. Mostly, like I said, ranking events are not that worth. You don't need to go ham. Let's say if it was a collab ranking event, I can understand that if you're going ham on the collab units because they're limited. Maybe it's your favorite franchise or something, the game collab. That makes sense. For instance, Persona 5 collab, I limit broke 3 units completely full. And that was the Joker, Panther, and Skull. And then when it came to the second banner, I at least got 1 of each. Only 2 of them to level 90, but that was due to the ranking event and being an elemental ranking event. I focused on elemental, had an elemental title, so if you're wondering about that, that's what I did. The elemental title was attack 10% minus 3 MP 3%. 3 MP percent. It's weird to say that. It's just saying 3 MP percentage or whatever. I'm gonna say 3% MP. I think that'd be a better way of saying it. But yeah, you might think that'd be bad, but that gives you that's really good for ranking event because you get a lot more damage output, and you basically just need to only get 1 hit in to get enough MP to do 4 MP for SS3s. And due to the MP link, if you have MP link, you get 2 characters instantly to be able to do 4 SS3s, for instance. Or you might have enough MP to do 4 SS3s without the need to do 1 more hit. So, just kind of explain why you might want to use those. But aside from that, ranking event is done. It is time to focus on the next event, which is the side event. And then after that, maybe story. We'll see. Before that, let me check on missions, see if we got anything else. We did! We got the upgrade crystal. Dope. I don't think anything else, honestly. We're not going to worry too much about medals. I will grab the 2 medals from the shop. Aside from that, yeah, let's do the side event. So we're gonna do some stuff here quickly with Silica. So what should we give you? Probably this one. So let's talk about the current dagger and weapon situation. I'm gonna use this one because this one is not limited to my MP. Reason why I'm not gonna use this one, because this one gives the bonus damage to only fire. So like this is a 6-star generation weapon, this is a 6.5. They're focusing again on specific elements. So for instance, the critical damage is only for fire. So that's why I'm not going to use it, even though it's the latest weapon, and I might have more stats on it. But it's better for this one, because it still does roughly the same amount, might be a little bit less, but it's not specific to elements, so if you're wondering about that. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the Holy Elemental Team, so we're not going to worry about that. Let me just choose a random Earth Sorcery. It's that one. And this team should be fine. Let's give you... Oh yeah, Alice's armor is right around the corner, so I'm going to grab that instantly. And I could probably grab enough to probably get another 85 armor if I wanted to. Because we're at like 80 or 90 exchange. Let me see. 87. But yeah, I'm going to wait until we get that Alice armor. Because it's honestly right now, people are waiting for Alice armor and Rain armor. Due to those two characters generally being really good. And there's some really still good Rain and Alice, and we get a lot of Alice to begin with, so you kind of understand where I'm getting at when I'm saying I'm gonna instantly grab it, because I am. It's interesting to see a lot of characters coming back. I don't need to do anything with them. Let's do this. And I have a strat that I'm gonna do. Due to Silica and Suguya having the Switch SS3, we can get in 4 SS3s with 1 parry in multi. And we only get 1 SS3 that doesn't do any damage. Does that sound nice? It does. And that's... Oh, I'm also doing it solo. I meant to do multi. You see, that's what happens when I talk too much. I don't focus on what I'm doing in game, so... Yeah, let's just solo master. I mean, I could, but we're not going to worry about it. Multi is where it's at. And the main reason why I do multi is because I'm able to do enough damage that I carry people, honestly. The other people do enough damage to help me be able to carry them. And it tends to be a lot faster than doing it solo. And it depends upon what other people end up joining with you. And so I'm going to use Joker here to get an early kill off, and plus mitigation. Those two main reasons. Since we also didn't get a Earth Elemental additional attack unit, that's another reason why. And I mean, I could probably do this without the need, but mitigation just tends to be a lot easier to do, mostly due to the fact that you can take a hit and you don't have to worry about losing combo. Okay. Let's do this. And so, this is of course you guys' time to join me and to play with me. And maybe get some help with events. I'm going to try to add you, and it says I can't follow more people because I need to follow space by check, and it says, it's people following you, I think. Let me just check your friend settings. Because generally that means you probably have to have make people unfollow you. That's a possibility. Or it might be me. There we go. I don't know, we'll see. Because it might be me. And I might have to have people unfollow me. Because a lot of people follow me. Due to me being really strong, kind of a dolphin slash whale, know what I'm doing. I don't care who joins me, just make sure your units are leveled up. A lot of reasons why people follow me. I literally end up, like, most of the time. Just depends upon what's with the boss and like that. Let me check. Because it could actually be me. Because if you're following me, it might be because I might be... Yeah, I think so. I think that might be the case, actually. So, like I said, a lot of people follow me. Yep, followers! 300 out of 300. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people who follow me. I'm gonna keep going down to people who haven't played for a long time. Okay, go to you. Can I please? It's glitched. Yep, it's glitched. I hate when that happens. So if you go too fast, the screen locks up, and you have to relaunch the game. So let me do that real quick. That's Azur Lane. Yeah, when it comes to the SAOMD community, like, I don't think most people would say me, but I should be there! Like, I played this game for so long. I should be there, but I don't get enough recognition, mostly due to the YouTube algorithm. Doesn't like live streams, so no one ends up getting suggested about my streams or videos. And Melvy followed me, I'm guessing it was his main account. And yeah, not many people stream on Twitch, so a lot of people don't expect it on Twitch. So yeah, so that's the main reason why, like, I'm not there, is mostly because I don't do actual YouTube videos. So if you were wondering about that, that's why. And honestly, it's mostly because since they changed that, I honestly, when I first started, I was actually going somewhere. And that's why I'm where I'm at right now. But it stopped due to them changing the algorithm and how it works. But yeah, it's just one of those, like, kind of, well, okay, well, you're just gonna have a diamond in the sea of needles that people do watch. And I do have a channel for. It's just that I probably won't go anywhere due to that, so... I meant to unfollow, remove follower. There. You should now be able to follow. But I'm gonna remove some more people. I'm not gonna keep him. He's the newest. Why are you looking at my profile? So I can remove you, mate. If they're like high rank, I won't because they might join back. Oh, this poor rank 31 player. Dang, bruh. I still have people that date back so long ago, mostly due to their units. Proud free-to-play veteran. 64 days. I could see him coming back. I don't see him coming back, so I move. And so every so often I do this, just so people can follow me. Now our game place is 168 days. Where's my super suit? Oh, good question, mate. $208 days. Sorry, bro. Rank 18. How? Why? Nani? It's kind of sad to see this, you know? Like, look at these profiles that haven't played for so long. Really good profiles. Like, they have units, you know? I would love to take those units. But also love to take those limit breaks, too. Anyways, aside from joking... So yeah, you should now be able to join like that. Why do I have so many low rank players? I didn't expect that many low rank players to follow me. Okay. Jeez. This person didn't even try. Let's see, how far can we go back? Yeah, Mick Giggles was last online. Bear 1,000 days ago. Andrew 1,000 days ago. James 1,000 days ago. Spanky 1,000 days ago. Like, this is like the OG units right here. Okay, so now you should be able to follow me. Bada boom, bada ba. Let's get back on farming. I like to keep those guys just to see if they ever come back. I don't expect it to. But it's just there for, like, legacy reasons. Like, geez, 1,000 days ago. That's, like, several years ago. That just kind of shows you, you know. I don't log in every single day, so I'm not up to that amount of days, but still. Just crazy to look and think about, you know. And honestly, I could be a lot higher rank, but... Oh, yeah. Maybe should actually skill stuff Silica. Yeah, I should do that. Let's actually exit out real quick, because I forgot to do that. Skill slot, and then let's get back into it. Maybe that's why we were losing our combo. It's a very good possibility. But yeah, you get the gist. Because I pretty much don't care who joins me majority of the time. I mean, I do care. Like, the only requirement is just make sure your units are leveled up. Like, if you have your units leveled up, you're at least playing enough that you care enough to actually do events like that. Because if you don't level up your units, you're not going to do that much damage and you're going to die instantly. I mean, having armor, yeah, sure, but mostly just having level ups, just enough to do SS3s, is enough for me to care about doing it, because that's at least damage. SS3 does the most amount of damage, so if you do damage and be level 80, you're fine. Like, hell, if you could do a full water team, and I don't mind if you're really good and you know what you're doing, or I could just carry you. Either or, it doesn't really matter. Because I've been able to do this event solo pretty much, where like both players, something happens, everyone gets disconnected from everyone, and I'm able to solo it. Which sucks, but I have AI helping me out. So there's another reason why you could do multi. If somehow disconnections happen, you can still do it. Relatively easily. It's just you're gonna probably lose combo a lot due to the AI not being smart. Honestly, they should continue upgrading the AI, not the BOB area. Like, we want to get to the BOB AI, because the BOB AI will kick your ass. So if you guys don't know, BOB, Battle Battles in the anime, is like player versus player. That's pretty much the PvP of this game. It's been a while since we've had it, and they made it to the point where it's pretty much anyone can get to the highest rank if they take the time to do it. And there's people that give you free wins, and that's what I've done in the past. Is when I get to the very highest rank, I give free wins to people, and you don't lose your rank, you don't lose your rank anymore, and I love that. But pretty much what ends up happening is if the person DCs in BOB, there are certain mechanics in the game that is different in that BOB, where you get like head split, which cancels your SS3 from the boss, so it staggers you. And there's a lot of other things that the enemy can do. And the BOB AI, I'm not lying, will kick your ass so hard to the moon will break. The AI can be really good if they actually put that AI into like support and in multi if people disconnect. They could do that, but they don't. It's like, why? It could be so good. It'd be nice life quality, but then again, people will probably disconnect for that, but I don't see that happening. Honestly, you'd be doing better than the AI still. If you really got the game, you can still do better than the AI. It's just that the AI is a lot better than most players, and can still kick your ass in like a fighting situation. If you mess up once, you're donezo. Maybe, depending upon what units you have and what you boss you're going against. But still, it's one of those things you just gotta note, and you can mess up the AI so you can get the advantage. There's a lot of things to know about BOB, but I won't go into them fully, but kind of just showing you that, yeah, the AI can be really good. It's just that I guess they don't really care, or maybe they think it might be too broken if they did that. And what's all of a sudden, like, people are not doing this event? Like, when I was farming this event several weeks ago, people were joining left and right. Not anymore. Anyway, so you did follow me, right? I'm hoping you did. Because if you did, I can help you out. Oh, or just random 2 people instantly join. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Nope. Death. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist. I'm able to get a lot more damage output, and still be safe due to medication purposes. I don't know if I'm losing the combo still, or if it's the other people, and I can't figure that out. I can't tell if I'm the one that's losing the combo. If I am, we're still doing so much damage that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So, we'll see. I might just... I don't know. We'll try some more and see. That's all I can really say. Oh yeah, I'll try to follow you back. And here's Milvy. How you doing, Milvy? Him having both Saguya and Celica. If it wasn't for the fact of what's happening in the world, and there's other much games like that I want to try to get certain units for. It's like, I would go for both Saguya and Silica. I like this Bunny Banner, just because they did Saguya right. I'm gonna say that right now. They did Saguya right. If they did Leifa, I wouldn't bother too much. But they did Saguya, and they did it right. Like, that's the weird thing. It's like, for me, I generally don't like seeing the same units over and over again, and so for those that watch the channel already know that. But they could do certain characters right. That's not the case. It's this Saguya. They did. They absolutely did. Now let's see how long it takes before I get another person. Not bad, not bad. Rate 5. Okay, that's actually a really good idea for him. If I did use him, we would have done that. Here we go. The cops are after me for having... I didn't even catch the end of that. Sorry, Melvy. Whatever the cops are going after you, good luck, mate. Oh, it's not me. Okay. There we go. Someone got it. Anyway, I mean, I could... But the other issue with me going on emulator is I would have to transfer the code. And if I transfer too much, I'll get banned. So, I guess that's another issue why I'm not transferring. Also, that whole, like, the dagger that I also have for Silica works too, because of skill damage. I mean, both daggers work. Because the crit and skill does work along with her actual skill, which is SS3 damage without parry. Skill damage. Whatever you like to say it is. Well, must hide the lollies from the cops? Oh, okay. I gotcha now. Don't worry, they won't know. They won't find out. This person just went to a dark elemental team. Okay. I guess going for... Well, it doesn't really matter anyway, because this is an easy boss. I say it's easy because it has not much HP. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna, just there's gonna be a lot of this I'm gonna farm off stream, and just looking at the time, I was thinking, yeah, we're gonna be farming a lot, Probably not. Not to the point of you guys getting bored of just watching or doing it with me. So we're probably not going to stream for too much long now. Maybe 5 to 10 to maybe 15 seconds. If you got minutes, I mean. If you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. I know Meaty Mario, we were talking a bit there, and he was recently started a week ago, and I guess he's also a streamer. I do need to check him out, honestly, and see his Twitch channel. Because if he's big enough, I'm going to give him the content creator role on Discord. Main reason why. I'm just kind of curious to see where he is at also. Because I know in the beginning of the game, it's a uphill battle just to get to where I'm at right now. But when you get there, it's pretty much easy as pie if you know what you're doing. There we go. Not bad, not bad. 20 seconds. So, don't. It might be because they're using Earth Elemental units and using skill damage. It's a possibility that we're doing a lot better than I thought we would be doing. But going with all the buffs that we're doing kind of makes sense too, with the automatic damage you're doing. Finally, SAO Friend decided to load in, and I added you by copying pasting it and also sending a guild request. Gotcha. I don't know if you'd be able to join the guild. And I think maybe in the next few days is when the guild event starts. We'll see. There is certain requirements to join the guild. You have to be at least rank 100. So I don't know if you started a week ago. I don't think you'll be able to get into it right now. But when you get to rank 100, and if we end up kicking people out because of them being, I don't want to say lazy, they're not being active for the event, then I'll let you join if you feel that requirement. I don't generally go with characters you have because, honestly, the best, like, team might not even be 6 stars. It might be 5 stars and 4 stars. It depends. It really honestly depends upon how it is. How the guild of ranking event is. And it depends upon what everyone else has, what damage they do. So just having some units is enough to do really good in the guild ranking. Like the top percentage of ranking. There we go. So yeah, there's a few requirements, but that's generally there to motivate people to get into my guild, and at the same time shows me that that person is willing to be active throughout the guild event, and maybe into the foreseeable future. YouTube Andy is the pretty much been like the oldest member of the guild. He is a moderator on my Discord as well as on YouTube, and he's been there since when I first kind of made the guild, in a sense, if I'm correct. Like, it was either 2017 or 2018, so he's been in there for a long time. So yeah, it just kind of shows you that we have people to do really well in the guild rank event, like top 100 to top 60. It just depends upon if we can think of if everyone is active and participates in the event. And that was the main issue of the last guild ranking event was since people weren't active enough in the event, we weren't able to get that far into the placement. We got really good, but not as good as we could have been. And that's why I said, if you want to stay in the guild, at least get to 1,000 points. Or 1 million points in the event, which is very possible by yourself. You just gotta understand how the boss pattern is, and you'll be able to do it. And you'll be surprised. It's not that hard to get 1 million points by yourself. There we go. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, it's that simple. I'm gonna be doing the guild ranking event on stream, as always. Should I think of anything else? I'll be doing it a bit off stream, but not enough. I might do most of it on stream, and then try to do guild. Trying to do it on stream. This is my main goal, anyway. But my main hope is that everyone tries the event and actually gets to 1 million points, I would say. We'll see. I try to get people onto my guild so we can talk to each other and form groups. Because that was another issue, is like, I want people to form their own groups and do it without me, because they can do that. They don't need me. And that's what I'm trying to have people do. And it's slowly getting around to it. Because if they could do that, then when I come into play, it's just going to make it us a lot higher position. And if everyone does it, we can easily get to top 100 and the top 60, actually, if everyone tries to do the event. Like, that's how many good guilds are anymore. It's because most of them lost or stopped playing the game due to a lot of accounts being banned because of hacking or money exploits or switching accounts a lot. And they got all banned because they did that stuff. So because of that, there's not that many big guilds anymore. As a couple of years ago, it was really difficult to get top 60. Nowadays, that's not an issue. For those that have been playing for a long time and know what they're doing, they can get to it if they have an active guild. And that's what I'm trying to get around to. And we can do it. It's not that hard. We can do it. It's just that we need to communicate. Me and Firefish are for it. Yeah. I believe that this time we got ourselves a good enough guild that we can do it. We can definitely do it. And you guys don't need me to work together. That's why we have Discord. And the guild chat for it. And also welcome back to the stream, Melvie. And boom. 16 seconds. That's really good. Anyway. One last thing I want to note on, or if you guys don't know, I work, you could say work, I publish or write articles for a mobile gaming news site called Mobile Gaming News Network. And if I'm going to be honest, I don't think there's any other site like ours. I say that because I don't see any other site that is just mobile gamers playing mobile games. It's generally people who, let's say, are writers, but don't play those games, like, as a gamer, you know, with a gamer mindset. And they don't just do mobile games. A group was sent from Fushis to Flying Fushis. So we're now the Fushis, while we have the Tunas at the Tuna channel. We're the Fushis here. What else? What other communities of the SAO MD community YouTubers that have their own kind of animal-ish fixation to? The chill crew of Fushis. Anyway, So yeah, I write articles. Each month, I go over the banner units on the website, and you can easily figure out it's me because I'm using the same nickname as the writer, as the channel, and on Discord, etc., etc. And I also am currently doing Plants vs. Zombies if there's any current updates for it. And then things from here and there. And I want to note that, so for any of you guys that are curious on what banners are good, it'd be a good spot to kind of have someone kind of explain to why they're good and might influence you. And I know that's what Bandai doesn't want, ironically, but it's like, whatever. You deserve it. You really don't care about the fan base enough to have, people kind of help each other, so whatever. So yeah, that is another reason why it's getting harder and harder to get PNGs of characters. Is because, one, they don't want that stuff being data-mined, and two, they don't want people to suggest units due to them choosing something else than they would have done. AKA, Bandai Namco doesn't want you to spend less money. What's your best recommendation for grinding diamonds? Playing the game each month. The amount of diamonds you get is around roughly 800 to 1,000 per month if you always do the extra crest mission. So pretty much all the exchange events, farm all the ranking events, pretty much just doing everything in those aspects. Listen to the stories, because each story gives you 5 diamonds. You don't have to listen to it, you can skip it, and it's an easy 5 diamonds. You can get up to 60. So right now, you can get 60 from this side event, plus up to probably about 100-ish, 105 from this event alone. And generally you have 2 side events, 2 exchange events, 2 ranking events. So roughly the 800 mark of diamonds per month. Not from story. Story is a good place to get diamonds. I would recommend you to go through story first, get all the most amount of diamonds you can from that, then the extra events, because those always refresh. The story doesn't. So you can get a huge bulk of diamonds. So it's maybe 2,000 plus diamonds from just the story alone. Even more so now due to them adding 3 more stories. So yeah, you can get a decent amount of diamonds to at least do a single scout on each new banner per month. That's, note, new banner per month. Not the bait banners or the redo banners. Anyway, the Cookie Lords shall fall to us fishies and we shall rise above all. Very good possibility, aside from people trying to leave because they don't realize it's easy to do this event. I don't know. I don't know why people are leaving. This event is very easy. You don't even have to bring Earth units, and you can still wreck this event. I seriously don't know why people are running away from 2 Earth units and an elemental mitigation unit. I don't understand why they're leaving. I'm a Dolphin, damn it! I can carry you! I can carry your ass. I don't get people sometimes. This event's not that hard. It ain't that hard. Anyway. It's just one of those weird things I'm noticing. It's why are you guys leaving? Is it just you disconnecting, or are you making a mistake, or is it just you think I'm not that good? This event ain't an issue. It's just one of those weird what? Ah, just enough to barely kill. There we go. Okay. Well, no more shows to say. You can join the Mobile Gaming News Discord. And you can talk to me there, aside from my own Discord. And yeah, I pretty much write articles each month, going over the banners. And say how they are. Next few days, I'm gonna write this month's. It's only 2 banners, probably. We'll see if they add in the 3rd one. That's why I'm gonna wait a few more days to see if they add in another banner. There is 31 days in this month, so we could see another banner on the 25th or the 26th. But like I said, we're gonna wait a little bit. I might as well think about it now. I could get a little start on it. Whatever I do the battles with others, I often get disconnected or my game crashes for some unknown reason, because, you know. Huh, is it the phone? Because I know sometimes this game seems to be very graphic heavy, and with hold phones it seems to slow down or not work. I don't know. I know with a B, she had issues, and I think she still has issues with the game. So I don't know, I haven't really checked her latest videos out on SAO MD to see if it's still slow as ever and lags a lot. Unless this is you. And if that is the case, well, you seem to get in. I either get disconnected or when game crashes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe your internet, maybe it's just the game, maybe it's your phone that can't handle it. I'm not too positive on that. I know this game can be a little weird sometimes. So who knows? You know, people actually using other units allows me to do that and still keep the boss. Still. Nice. And there we go. Okay. Is your character name Meaty Mario in-game? Because I haven't really checked. Because I know they put a notification of whoever follows you like that. And I just haven't really checked that out yet. But if that isn't the case, then that's interesting. I'm not too sure then. I don't know why it would be doing that to you. I'm just thinking it might be your phone? Question mark. But I can't really guarantee that being the case. It could... I don't know. I guess it depends upon, like, are you using an emulator? Is it because you're still trying to stream? I don't think that'd be the case, because you're probably already into your stream. I'm just throwing out thoughts, you know. What might be the case. But never usually does that. Huh. Well, this is an S7. It's just Mario Plays. Gotcha. So, I know it's you if it's that. Gotcha. Just gotta make sure. Have you tried hosting a game? Is what I want to ask. Because maybe if you can't join, why don't you host it yourself? Because if you can host it yourself, then you might be able to bypass that issue. Oh, brackets, dude. Using SEMA. I see you. Okay, we'll try this out. I know he has low level units, but he has one unit that's level 100. We could deal with it. I said we're gonna end the stream off in 5 to 10 minutes, but that never happened. You see, that's the thing. It's like, if there wasn't much people talking, it was kind of quiet, I would, even if there were people watching, but it's like, since I'm talking to you, I'm not really boring anyone with anything, because there's nothing to talk about. I kind of talked about everything that I needed to, especially when it comes to streams. Okay. You can kill. There we go. I can join, but it's like really weird. Who knows my phone? Who knows? My phone's a Samsung J3 Prime. I never heard of that before. Let me check that out. J3. April 2017. So yours is kind of sort of new. Huh. Specs. Kind of curious to see the specs, if it's a spec issue. Okay, let me oh, it could... Let's see, I'm kind of curious. Oh, mine's actually older than yours. Yeah, it might just because it might be just a worse phone. And I don't mean to be weird about that, but I know the S7 is still good even today. Yeah, like, look at RAM. You only have a 1.5 RAM, but for the S7 it has 4 RAM. So it's like, almost like 2.5 more RAM, which is good. Like, the amount of RAM that your phone has is drastically worse. Storage is a lot less, for sure. I think it's just a worse phone compared to the S7. It might be cheaper, but it isn't as good. Mine, ironically, the S7 was released in 2016. The J3 Prime was released in 2017. But I feel like it was a months apart. So this said it was March 2016 on the 11th. The Prime was April 2017. So about almost a year's difference. And your phone's still worse than the S7. So it could have been price, was probably your main factor. But compared to specs, how powerful it was, and the dates, the S7 is strongly superior. Well, probably a lot more expensive. It still lasts to even today's standards, while yours is starting to lack a lot, especially because of how much RAM you have. Which, if it's correct that you have only 1.5 RAM for the J3 Prime, then yeah, that's probably why, is my guess. It's just your phone's a lot weaker than mine. I don't want to be rude about it, but That's what the specs tell me. I mean, you can search it up yourself. And that's what I'm comparing the two. I said my mom was like, "Oh yeah, cheap phone, let's get it basically." So, it's whatever, man. Like, I understand coming from that standpoint. You can still play the game. You just might not be able to do as much stuff with it. I know I'm getting to the point where I might need to upgrade my phone myself. Mostly due to storage, because I want more games to play on my phone, damn it. But no worries, we have we're gonna be playing mostly on the emulator now. There we go. There's always another option. If you have a beefy and a really good computer, or have enough RAM for your computer, you could do an emulator. You could play the game on an emulator. But just be careful not to transfer your account too much, or you will get banned from your account. It was pretty much there to stop people from switching to different accounts, to like have other people play it. I think that was the main gist, because that was a really popular thing a lot of people did in the past. It was mostly to summon on them, or to, like, for YouTube content creators kind of deal. I know some people did that, not much of a thing anymore in today's age, but mostly there so people don't switch to have other people do events for them. You know, and that was a thing that happened in our Discord too. Was that there's a player that was named Ava. He still plays and he's still on the Discord, but not as much anymore. But he would pretty much play and help other people's accounts. But you can't do that nowadays. So, you know, I'll play with you. Don't expect me to do as well though. And it's ironic I expect that a year difference, but so sad. Yeah, good potatoes. Any element I need to use? But yeah, that's pretty much the gist. No, you don't have to, you don't need anything specific, but if you have Earth, use them, but I can carry you. Woof. Anyway. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of ironic. It's kind of weird. Like, I get it though, because it's more like a cheaper alternative, and I don't know the J versions all that much. I know that the Samsung line is more popular and a lot better phones altogether. I can't even get this parry. Okay. See, that's mostly the issue of the other person not getting the parry. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah. And I get it, like, not everyone has the money to get the newest phone that's expensive, so it makes sense. I like the S7. I might upgrade it. We'll see. I don't know. I think if I do anything anywhere in regards to that, it's gonna be years from now. Especially since what's happening right now, it might not be the best time. Phone's a phone, you gotta do its job either way. Yep. Can't always just focus about mobile games with it. I'm kind of curious. Best Samsung phone to use. Let's see. Next generation of Galaxy? Oh yeah, I heard that they announced this. The S20 line. Meet Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra 5G with revolutionary 8K video, don't care. FJ connectivity, don't care. Space zoom, don't care. I want to know the amounts of how good it's gonna be to play on and the amount of storage it has. That's the one thing for mobile gamers that care about. That's honestly what you should be looking for, is specs on it and storage. Because if you're going to play multiple mobile games, yeah, you're going to need the storage, buddy. Okay, that was weird. Oh, we didn't even get the additional attack in, but that's okay. Design specs. Let's see the specs on this bad boy. Because I'm curious. They're just showing different colors of the phone. Bruh. Okay. 6.2 inches, 6.7 inches, or 6.9 inches. Nice. That's the nice phone. So 6.2 HD plus dynamic, infinite O display, 563 ppi, HDR10 plus certified, 120 hertz refresh rate. Where is the storage and RAM measurements? Okay, camera, don't care. Rear camera, don't care. Intelligent features, camera modes, I don't care. Resolution, shooting speed, other. Performance, 400 mAh. Okay, okay. Charging. Memory, here we go. 5 gigs for the normal 20, 5 gigs for the S20 Plus, and 5 gigs for the Ultra. And then the storage is 128, and internal storage is okay. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get what that's trying to go for. Expandable memory and SIM card. Will you be able to use the SIM card for app storage, please? OS, Android 10. Okay. That's good. You know, if it wasn't for the fact, I might consider it, but because of what's happening, probably not. In the box. Wearables. Okay. Okay, so if I'm looking at this correctly, phones. Okay. I'm looking at this correctly. It's 128 gigabytes of storage and 5 gigabytes of RAM. Mine is 4 gigabytes. It's only 1 more gigabyte, and I think that's fine. But the storage is nice. But I won't buy it just for the storage. Availability may vary depending upon pre-installed software. But honestly, that's like 4 times the amount of storage for me, for my phone, and that means 4 times the apps I can play. Ish. Let's say it's like 3 times to be specific. S20 release. I'm kind of curious. I'm just curious. March 2020, so it's actually recent. Now available for purchase. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, honestly. I'm gonna wait. Due to, like I said, there's what's ever happening in this world right now. It's not worth it right now to go for something like that. I mean, the phone's paid off and like that, and I could go for it, but that's gonna be for another day. Anyway, aside from that, I think I'm gonna end the stream off here, mostly due to the fact that I don't want to keep farming and bore you guys out. And I will be farming off-screen, but yeah, that's mainly the general thing. We got what I wanted done, and that's the main goal for today's stream. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow, and description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. Aside from that, you guys all know the drill. I'm Zigma11, good luck on your summons, good luck on your shiny hunting, and I will see you all in maybe tomorrow's live stream. I can't guarantee when I'll live stream. I'll either let you guys know, or you just end up seeing me stream. It depends. It depends also if YouTube actually releases its notification I'm streaming. But aside from that, yeah, that's all I gotta really talk about. I'll just say this. I just hope Bandai Namco doesn't go too strict on the whole data mine scenario and scene. The data mine does help out a lot of people, especially the content creators, making sure that they get the best quality thumbnails and layouts out there so that they're appealing to watch, so they may gain interest into the game. And I feel like that is an issue that they can't ignore, and if they keep forcing it, it's gonna get worse, honestly. Especially for me, trying to get... Because something good looking out, you know? Like, if it wasn't for the fact I was able to get the PNG for Joker, I wouldn't have been able to make the Joker thumbnail for the collab. So something new to see for a thumbnail, you know? But yeah, aside from that, it does take time to actually, you know, try and create a PNG. And sometimes, depending upon what you're doing, you might need better hardware or apps to do so. So like, what's it called? Can't think of it at the moment. So you know what I'm talking about. The image editor thing from... I can't remember. You know what? You probably already know what I'm trying to get at. But I don't have that, and I'm using something for like free sites that I can make photos for free, and it's been doing its job for years now, and it might be going away sooner than I think. It's gonna be gone one day, so I'm gonna have to eventually go to something else and learn how to make different thumbnails at different places. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for joining. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.